Hi everybody, how are you? Look, we've even got the fairy lights out today. Bit of Christmas going on here. So welcome to the Christmas 2023 fabric edit. I've got loads to show you. I've gone maybe a little bit overboard with everything, so we may do it in two parts. We'll see how we go. So I'll definitely go through these, but I've actually got the fabric bolts surrounding my legs and in a great big trolley behind me, so there's an awful lot to get through, but if this is the Christmas edit, I think you're going to love seeing the fabrics. I'm certainly looking forward to showing them and sharing them with you. So this is it. This is the fabrics that are all new for this year, which we're really excited to show you. Look, I should be wearing my little fairy lights. So let's just start off with, these are going to get in the way now. I'm trying to be nice and festive, and there we go. Why not? This is the first one, the owl and hare, which I love. These are designed by, I think her name is, designed by Susan Wheeler. So a really lovely winter scene on a light blue background with the gorgeous little bit of snow in the woodland there. So it's the hare and the owl. So that's one, and again by the same designer, I'm sure you can see, is again a lovely little woodland little robin. And I think it's nice to see these on here because I think it's nice for you to all see a little bit of scale. I know we do put the sizes of everything onto our descriptions, but I know it's all nice to just see so you can actually see in real life. So this is it, up in real life, the little robins, that's them there. I will try and put links in at the end, but there's probably going to be quite a lot, so if you can't find them on the website, please just drop me a message and like underneath this here and say, Jo, we can't find the robins, and I will absolutely just pop you a link underneath here. So any point during me chatting, just say, please could I have the link for, and I will make sure that I go through those and straight after we finished here today. This is another one, another brand new. I think I may have shown you that a glimpse of this one. It's up on the housetop, this is called. So this, I think, is what is in Father Christmas sack, isn't it? It's just cram full of teddy bears and toy soldiers and candy canes, and I just think that's lovely. I think that would make a really, really lovely Christmas stocking. This one may have sneaked on, but I know there's lots of you here today that won't have seen these gorgeous little pups, and there's a question whether they are Labradors or Retrievers. We're not sure. I think they're little Retriever pups. Maybe a bit of both actually. In their all festive gear with their presents and their Santa hats. So that's a brand new one. That's from Norwood. Sorry. Right, I'm wondering where to put all of these because I'm pulling them off. And there we go. There's only so much space you can have. And then these came in last week. These are gorgeous gingerbread houses. This is, I'll tell you what they're called as we go through. It's called gingeneering, love that. And so all different gingerbread houses, gingerbread biscuits, Christmas tree biscuits, all candy canes made for doorways, and little trucks with candy canes and donuts for wheels and all sorts. I think that's really pretty. I've never had a go at making one of those gingerbread houses. I think I'd just get into a sticky mess, but I've had a go. They do look lovely. You can get them in IKEA, can't you? The kits where you just so you put all of the icing sugar around to stick everything together. They also look quite fun to do. And then this one is the same, from the same collection, I do believe. It's gingeneering, little gingerbread caravans and cabins. That's on a really lovely green. You don't get many fabrics in this green actually. It's a really nice kind of limey primary colour green, isn't it? It's a nice like a felt tip pen you use at school green. Then we are on to, this is Lewis and Irene. I'm hoping I've got them all out. It may be that some of them are in order. So these are a little bit more traditional than we've just looked at. This is called, this is their Yuletide collection. Lewis and Irene, if you don't know them, are a UK design house. They're based in, I don't want to say Dorset. I'm pretty sure they're in Dorset. And like on the edge, because a lot of their designs are kind of in the woodlands, so they're on the edge of the New Forest, and they also do quite a lot of seaside ones too, so then they're kind of near the coast and near to the New Forest. But let's go ahead. These have got gorgeous metallic gold. They're showing up beautifully. So this is a red fabric with golden stars on, metallic, so you can see that shimmer. So I'm going to go through this same. I'm just making sure it is the Yuletide. Yeah, these are all the Yuletide collection from Lewis and Irene. Lovely woodland scene there with the deer hopping around amongst the holly and the fir trees. And then this is the same, but on a cream background. I'm loving this. I think this would look fabulous in a table runner, but we'll come to that in a minute because I've got table runner panels to show you. Now, I've forgotten what they're called, sorry. So hopefully someone will be able to tell me. What are they? They're the Christmas flower, but I can't remember. I love them. They always have them in the supermarkets really early, don't they? It is, thank you, Helen. It is a gorgeous collection. If anyone can help me name this flower. Oh, poinsettia. That was Stephanie that just pointed me in the right direction. Pointed me in the right direction with the poinsettia. So again, that's got some lovely metallic hints on it as well. And holly. Let me see if that, yes, just around the edge of the holly, around the gold is metallic as well. And then this is the last one in this collection. It's lovely, isn't it? It's, like I said, more of a traditional collection here. Poinsettia, thank you, Natalie and Helen. Golly, it's that time, well, Monday. I blame a Monday, but I just think it actually, my age. Too much going on in here. So that's a really lovely, just while we're on some more traditional ones, I just thought I'd pop this one in. And we've had a new supply of these, but it is actually her same designs as last year. So if you're quilters or if you're doing small craft projects, this is lovely. It's called Christmas Fair by Kath Holden. So this is a layer cake. So when you, if you put layer cake into the search bar on the website, you'll see it, but you'll be able to see it will show you all of the fabrics that are within this layer cake. It's really lovely and festive. And she also has got the, I thought we had charm packs. We may well have, I'm not 100% sure, but those are great for small craft projects and they're all coordinating beautifully. They're really lovely. They can go there. So thank you for joining me. If you've just joined, if you see anything you love, just pop a note in and just give me a little bit of a hint of what we're looking at, and I will pop you a link afterwards straight away, no problem at all. I'll just go through all of the messages because there's so many to go through. And if you've just joined also, I did say I may be doing a part 2 because I got a bit carried away this morning, filling my office up with Christmas things and the new Christmas fabric, and then I realised, quite a few. Again, just quickly, these are jelly rolls and charm packs too, which are great for quilting. I'm not going to go through them because I know they aren't brand new, but I know people will like to see them. Right, move over, Lewis and Irene, and come on in 3 wishes. This is probably, look, here we go again, there we go. This is probably one of my favourites. I think it's really pretty, and I think just made for anything at Christmas. In fact, we did used to have lampshade kits, and I think these would be really lovely made into lampshades at Christmas. Cushions are great for Christmas, all sorts, even little hearts to hang on your tree or hang on the doors around the house. But I think this is lovely. I really like the contrast of the dark background with this one. So just to give you the names of this is called Santa Paws by Joe Taylor for 3 wishes. It says peace, love, belly rubs. So this is all things doggy on here. So I'm sure you can see that Labrador popping up again, and there's I'm not going to pretend I know names of dogs. So I think that was really lovely with the traditional Christmas car with the tree on the top. You see that quite a lot on designs. Really pretty, love that. And I think the contrast of the dark in the background makes it really good. I'm not going to be able to get out of here later on, so I'm literally hemmed in with loads and loads of fabrics. So thank you for joining me. It makes it all worth it to see you all, so thank you for coming today. I hope you're enjoying it, and if there's anything that I'm not mentioning, then please feel free to chat. I love to chat on here, so just feel free to pop anything in. This is the same collection, all things dogs, with jumpers and scarves. This is the same one by Joe Taylor on a light blue background. Light blue, but really look at the contrast with all those gorgeous little pups with their winter outfits on. I always wonder if dogs actually like wearing the jumpers. Some of them really do look like they do. It keeps them warm. In fact, we've got one of our customers. In fact, lots of our customers make dog coats and things like that. So they must like to keep warm and cosy. And now we're onto the cats. So let me just check what this is called. I think this is Santa Paws by Joe Taylor. And so this is on a really lovely turquoise background. Again, I'm going to bring my hand into each of these so that you can get an idea of scale, so you can see how big the cats are on here. So there they are in their baskets and bursting out of the presents on a turquoise background. And the same collection, they look like little terrier dogs, all in a line. They're sweet, aren't they? Which one did you buy, Helen? One of the dog ones. They are gorgeous. They are so nice. I'd love to know what you're going to make. And then same on the cats here. So this is similar to the one I showed you earlier on with the dogs, but it's on a white background. But I love the little line of cats here, look. Really sweet. And again, it's got that traditional red card with the Christmas tree on its way back to be decorated down to this cute little lodge house. Very sweet. So that's all of those. And then we've got Christmas Eve Journey, which I think is so lovely. Look at this, jam-packed full of proper traditional looking Father Christmas. There he is. And I call him Father Christmas, not Santa Claus. And then with the same one, Christmas Journey. I think this is so lovely. In fact, the panel behind me, I'm pretty sure is, yes, this is also the Christmas Eve Journey. So this panel behind me here. So you, again, I'll put my hand here so you can see a bit of scale. So this panel you could do all sorts with here. You could make cushions. You could do all sorts with. You can put it as the centre of a quilt. But I think that's lovely. He's proper jolly looking Santa, isn't he? Just how he is in real life. So this is the, isn't that just lovely? Santa flies through the sky with his reindeer and his sleigh packed full of presents. The second dog one. And yes, I'm making a Christmas coat for my Chihuahua. Oh, make sure you show us, Helen. We'd love to see your Christmas dog with Christmas dog all dressed up. So now I'm hopping over to panels briefly, just to show you up and close a few of the Advent panels. We've got lots of Advent panels and there's quite a lot which repeat every year. There's the lovely, you may remember the lovely London scene, the lovely London Georgian house, which is gorgeous. But these are brand new. This is from Dashwood. I love the colours of this one. So these are really easy to make. They have got instructions here, but if you also, there's a lady called Crafty Gemini, and she is probably quite an old video now, but it's on YouTube, and she shows you perfectly how to make one of these. I will share it later on in the year. Her name's Crafty Gemini, and so this is the scenes behind all the little windows, little pockets. And again, people, you can use this year after year. Have one each for every member of the house. They last for ages. Although I know that lots of people treat themselves to a new one every year. I know there's you out there that can't help themselves with the lovely new designs that are out. And then there's this one here. They're great presents. They're great for craft fairs. People would snap these up. So if you're a craft maker for a craft fair, these would be brilliant to sell. Because people love a bit of handmade. People love a bit of love put into a advent calendar rather than one that's bought off the shelf in Sainsbury's. And you know, they're just beautiful keepsakes, beautiful gifts. I love this one, this modern house. How's that showing? There we go, that's better. With the lovely pink front door. Reaching up really high to show. So these are both by Dashwood. Advent House, designed by Wendy Kendall, who, she's a great designer. All of the designers we use are great. Clever people. And I love the way I love the colours of this. It's a little bit different, isn't it? A little bit more contemporary. All of the pinks and the turquoise. And I think that's gorgeous. Where should we go next, everybody? Let's stay on panels for a moment. So as we're talking Advent, this is probably my favourite. This is Lewis and Irene, Tom Thames Forest Friends. There's a whole collection with Tom Thames this year again. There's things like table runners and cushions panels, which are great for beginners, by the way. If you sign up to our newsletter, you will have seen yesterday we shared a whole load of cushion panels, and which were really popular. Not just Christmas, we've got lots of different other times of, you know, just a cushion panel, but lots to see. So this is the lovely Nordic village with people with the little Tomtems ice skating around their Christmas tree in the centre, and then around this isn't the Advent panel, is it? This is just the panel, sorry. There we go. I think this is lovely. Really big. You could make a great wall hanging with that, couldn't you? Great quilts. That's those. Then we've got, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope I'm not going on too much because I have got so much to show you. So please feel free to dip in and out, go and put the kettle on and then come back if you want to. But you can watch it back later on if it's a bit too long. And I may well do it in 2 parts, but I think we're doing all right at the moment. We're chatting, and I'm really loving having a chat with you. And I'm really enjoying showing you all these new 2023 fabrics. So this is another Lewis and Irene. This is Yuletide again, which is like the first set of fabrics that I showed you. This is placemat panels, which are always really popular, and we do have the wadding, the special wadding that goes in that's heat proof as well, which we can do that. And we may have this as a kit. I'm not sure. I was hoping for a nod or a shake of the head then, but from my colleagues, but they're not looking. So again, really lovely placemats there. So something you can keep again. Make your table look pretty. Make your table yours, rather than the Amazon bought stuff. And then here, this is another panel. This is same collection, and this is a table runner, so it goes perfectly with the placemats. Upside down deer, sorry about that. So this is again, this is like I said when I went through the fabric collection, this is more of a traditional design with the lovely holly and the lovely winter scene there. So this is a table runner panel, which are easy to make, easy to run up, and will make your Christmas table look lovely. See, look, people are liking Christmas. I think we've done it all right. I kept quiet for quite a long time, not daring to mention it, and I know there are some people that would be going, oh, for goodness sake, it's only August. But to be frank, it's been chilly, even though the sun's coming out today. So I think it's fine. And I know lots of you make for craft fairs, and I know they start to kick off at the end of September. So you're probably on it already, making your Advent panels and your dog coats and your Christmas stockings. And talking of Christmas stockings, there are panels. I've not bought many of those in today, actually. But here is a Christmas stocking Advent, which again, this was last year, but it's been redone again this year because it's always been so popular. Lovely Scandi design by Macawa. Again, the instructions are all there, and you just need to add backing fabric to the little stockings, and then you can hang them wherever you like. I quite like the idea of hanging these on the Christmas tree, actually. I think that's quite a nice thing. But up in the window, you could put some, you can do it like bunting, or you can hide them around the house. So yeah, lovely Scandi bunting by Macawa. That's the bunting panel. Again, like I said, instructions are there. If you fancy having a go at sewing up Christmas stockings, these are super easy. Instructions are here. These are nice projects to do with the kids while they're off. If you're running out of stuff to do in the holidays, these are really good fun for them to make. And then on the end of this one, it's got some, let's put my hand in just to pull that. It's got some fabric Christmas tags as well. So you could sort of put those on. But they're big stockings, so you could either make one and have different front and back, or you can get some fabric with different colours. You could go plain, couldn't you, on the back even, and then you've got 2 stockings. So again, another nice project, and an easy-ish cut out and sew project to do if you've got keen sewing learners in your house, which I know lots of people have. Lots of people have been saying they've been teaching their kids or their grandkids over the summer holidays to get behind the sewing machine or get a needle in the hand, needle and thread, and have a go at sewing. So yeah, it's a very hi Charmaine, thanks for joining me. So yeah, it's a lovely thing, isn't it? Passing on the love of sewing, and yeah, I think it's a lovely thing to do. In fact, I shared a really nice story the other day. I don't know if you saw it, of a young boy from America. He made the most amazing dress for his grandma out of Kaffe Fassett fabric. It was stunning, and he was only probably about 8 or 9, so it really, really was stunning. So there's some clever little kids out there, and of course they pick it up so quickly. So this is another advent panel. This is by Macawa. I'm pretty sure this is called Cozy Things. So again, you can get the idea of the colourway. I will show you the fabrics in a moment that go with this fabric, which are along this line. So different to the other. They are all different, the advent panels. So whatever your taste is, there's something like contemporary, more traditional, a little bit of a Christmas scene, lots to choose from. And then on the panel, I think this is the final panel I've got. What have we got here now? Oh, Joy, you should have written things. Wow, this is beautiful. Again, so this is back to Lewis and Irene. This is the more traditional one we spoke about with the poinsettias. Thank you very much for those that helped me. So the reason why I like to do this, as I said, it really gives you a bit of scale, doesn't it? And I think that is a decent sized Christmas stocking, isn't it? That's quite big. So, and this is obviously with the metallic, and you could again make one out of these two, or you could make 2 different ones and have different backings, and you can do what you will with that there. Beautiful. I do love Christmas time. I do love talking about it. I know well, you obviously don't mind because you're here. Thank you for joining me. So this is more cats and dogs coming up. I haven't shown you these yet. No, I haven't. So these are, but this is a collection by Macawa again. The collection is called, she says, desperately looking for the name. We'll get there. We'll get there. I can't see what it's called. I'm really sorry. I can't see the name of the collection on this one. But if you want it, just put Macawa dogs and I'll send you the link, no problem at all. So this is the first one in the collection, and it's a pretty pink, which you don't get much of at Christmas, and I love pink, as you know. So this is the this is a Macawa collection, which we've got lots of here. There's little dogs wrapped around in there. They've got into a stew with their Christmas lights, like me earlier on. So on a pink background with the little presents here, and again, just popping my hand there so you can get a little bit of scale of the dogs. He's probably my favourite, little sausage dog. And then there's the same here, but on a white background. So that's the same design as I've just shown you. And then I love these. So this is dogs and baubles, look. It's a really fun collection. Can you see that okay? I'm hoping that I'm holding it up close for you. I'm going to have muscles like steel by the end of today. I was showing you. And then the other one here is again, like the first one, on a mint background. Again, a really lovely contemporary colour for Christmas. So if you're making for Christmas, if you do make for Christmas, we'd love to know what you make. Do you do the same every year, or do you make different things? Do you make dresses for your grandchildren, or short shirts for your grandchildren? That's Macawa. That one's done. They're the dogs. They're lovely, aren't they? Right, next. Let's go here. As we're on cats and dogs, these are more again, more contemporary. We're going to go a little bit more traditional after this. This is I think this is a really sweet collection by Dashwood. It's called Cozy Christmas. I think this is so sweet. A little mouse with the hot chocolate and the little stockings. Yes, that's turning out lovely. I'm just going to pop that. So you've got a little bit of scale. And then in the same collection, this is cats and dogs with their Christmas party hats on, and little Robin, and then the little mouse pops up too, with all holly in the background. I think that's really lovely. All holly, all the different greens of the holly. And then this is just the cats, all getting into the Christmas spirit, ready in the present. popping out of a box and in a Christmas stocking. That's on a really lovely red background, and actually if you look really close, there's the little stars in the background here too, which are just a slightly deeper red. If you've got any questions while I'm rambling on, everyone, please feel free to chip in and ask. Charmaine, what are you doing? You've already started on advent panels. There's a girl, well done. See, I know there's organised people, and I know all of you lot probably here are the organised lot who can't resist looking at Christmas in August. Because it's a happy time of year, isn't it? It's just a nice, pretty time of year. Everyone's happy. Everyone likes to do the sewing for Christmas and give people presents. So this is Makawa, and it's called Cozy Christmas. Cozy Christmas icons. So this is a little bit like the first one, a bit more traditional, but not as, yeah, I'd say this is a nice traditional print. So little Christmas icons there on a black background. All things Christmas, candles and gingerbread and cupcakes. And then there's that same one here on a blue background with the little stars in, if you can see the stars all in the background there as well on top of the blue. That's the same in cream. And then we've got Christmas trees, always super popular, but these are more of a contemporary shape, aren't they? Christmas tree, they're lovely. Again, really nice for napkins or table runner or all sorts. Bunting, Christmas bunting. Why not, hey? This is my favourite in this collection. I love the hickledy pickledy. I think this would look really lovely in gift tags. It reminds me a little bit of gift tags. So this is the all of the same collection that I'm showing you. And then this is back to the one we had at the beginning on a black background. It's on a cream background. So this is the Christmas icon range by Makawa. Ho, 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 and joy. Then we are moving on to, we're staying on with Makawa, and I'm showing you, this was just, again, this reminds me of labels, but this is a little bit more, this reminds me of really joyful kids wrapping paper that Father Christmas puts in their stockings. So all snowmen and elves and really lovely, kind of childish designs, aren't they? But nice childish designs. In that same collection, there's this one. Little Father Christmases with rainbows, and the outline of the deer, and Father Christmas has got a gold metallic outline around all of them here, and the Christmas tree. So that's on a really nice navy background. Thanks for joining me, everybody. If you've got any questions while I'm going through, feel free to chip in. I'm here to answer anything. And I said right at the beginning, and I'll just say it again, so people that have just joined, if you see anything you love, rather than putting all the links in for me underneath, if you just pop in and give me a clue about what I was talking about, then I can scroll through and pop you all the links directly, so I can send them directly to you. So if there's anything you love and want me to go back to and send you a link, just pop a note onto here and I'll see them all afterwards. So still in the same, this is a Christmas Scenic, this collection's called. So this is, again, lovely little, this like the navy blue one, but on a cream background. And then this is the final one in this collection, which is Jolly Jolly Packed Santas. That's lovely. We had so we have open days here every Thursday and one Saturday a month. If you want to come, we'd love to see you. You can book slots. So we've done the bookable slots so that you have the time and you're not bombarded with people looking at the same thing as you. So there's only a maximum of 4 people per hour. But anyway, we had a lovely lady come and visit us, and she had a great time in the Christmas section because she makes fabric crackers. I thought, what a great thing, rather than all of the. It's much better for that you can reuse them again and again. And I just thought, what a lovely thing, Christmas fabric, Christmas crackers. That's what made me look at that one, and I thought that would make great because it's nice. It's nice busy print. Move them to the side. Sorry, didn't mean to jog you lot. Is there anything you would like to see that I haven't shown you? So I'm just going to put these while I'm getting to, because I think you will love this collection. This is, oh my word, I really am not going to be able to get out of here later on. This is a Scandi collection. This is by Macawa. They do a Scandi collection every year, and it's just tweaked very slightly, but it's gorgeous. It's reds and greys and creams, and I think this is lovely. So this is the first one here, the Scandi stripe with all things Scandi. Again, I put my fingers there so you can see the size of the scale. We do fat quarter bundles with lots of these, and you will be pleased to know that all of Christmas, I think, yes, all of Christmas is now available to buy from Fat Quarter. So we were half metered for a long time, but now they're all available from Fat Quarter. Lovely Scandi hearts, and they also come in red, which I'll get to in a moment. This is the red stripe, which you just saw the green, the grey stripe. Really pretty, aren't they? Great for, I think these would look really lovely in for small projects, but also for a Christmas tree skirt, which there's lots of free patterns on YouTube and Pinterest for Christmas tree skirts. It's a lovely one with all things Scandi Christmas there. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Really love these. These are, I say that about all of them. I'm just going to say these are probably my favourite, but I say that quite a lot. I think probably my favourite so far are the gingerbread houses. I think they're really pretty, and I do like the holly and the poinsettias. So this is the grey, which we've seen, which is also on red. So like I said, there are Fat Quarter bundles, or you can just buy them individually from Fat Quarter. They're lovely, aren't they? Love these. So they're just slightly different on last year's. I'll hold those up a bit closer. This is on a white background. All things Scandi. Sorry, the shadows on that is very slightly, so it's not quite showing it up as crisp as it should be. That is the trouble when it's got grey as well in it. It kind of bleeds through on the bolt. But if I separate it, let's do that now, so you can see. There we go. That's better. There we are. It's a nice crisp white, isn't it? Pop that one away. Do you know what? We have done really, really well. I think, apart from, I'm going to go back to some dogs. I'm going to disappear, aren't I, slowly. The pile's going to get higher and higher, and you'll just be able to see my big hair over the top of all of the fabric bolts. I'm going to stay a little bit more. I've shown you those, I've shown you those. We've done really well today. I'm really pleased about what we've shown you. I think we've done it. There is more. I mean, I could go on for ages. We've got advent panels which have been flying out the door already this weekend, which is great. There's lots of stocking panels. There's lots of cushion panels for Christmas as well. We've even got a little French bulldog canvas fabric. So if you wanted to make, I don't know, some Christmas cushions that were a bit more heavy duty fabric, it's in a canvas fabric. He's a little French bulldog with a hat on. There's jelly rolls and charm packs. But I think I've done a pretty good job of showing you most of the new, although there are some in Stephanie's office. So I will be back later on this week. They're not quite on the web. They're not on the website yet, but they will be within the next couple of days. So that more Christmas, it's still coming and they're still arriving. But I think we've made a good headway on showing you the most of the new fabrics that have arrived. And I think you'll agree, they're lovely. Maren, yes, you will be able to write them back, but I've missed the beginning. Are all the fabrics going on the website? All of the fabrics I've shown today are on the website, and you can go to our Christmas shop, which is on the website, the Christmas section, and you can look at all of them. But you will be able to watch this back as well. So once I've left here, you will be able to go back and watch. And if there's anything particular that, rather than trawling through all of Christmas fabrics, if you see something that you love, you can just put, I don't know, give me a clue, like the holly on the cream or something like that, and I will pop you a link so you can go straight through to the website without having to trawl through looking for what I was speaking about. So yeah, Maren, don't worry, you'll be able to watch back afterwards. Thank you for joining us. So if anybody's got any questions, or if you want to see anything else, then please just message me. We have got loads of pom-pom trim as well, which are great for adding a little bit of fun to any Christmas decorations. Great for putting around the cushions, and we've got a lovely rick-rack with a little bit of sparkle, all sorts. So I really hope that's helped everybody. And know it's probably seems bonkers doing this in August, but I know that there's been quite a few of you here, which has been really lovely. So I know there have been people that actually do want to have a look at Christmas fabrics, and why not? Like I said earlier, it's such a lovely time of year, and it doesn't matter having a little bit of happiness of Christmas in August, does it? Thank you for joining me ever so much. If you've got any questions, please just drop me a note underneath, or you can email jo@elephantinmyhandbag.com. Take care, everybody.